Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to the live Q&A session. I hope you enjoyed today's lessons. Today's lessons covered how to add text to our presentation. We went deep and look at how we can type our text. We also look at how we can apply some basic formatting tools like the bold, italic, and then underline. We also applied the alignment. We aligned our text to the left, to the center, and then to the right. We also use the justify to align our text. We went ahead and look at how we can format our slide layout. So for instance, some of the slide layouts, they come with the title only. Some come with the title and content. Some come with double content. So we looked at how we can change these layouts. We also looked at how we can apply the design themes, and we also looked at how we can apply the background colors and then pictures. So if you are online after watching the video, I would like to have your feedback. If you have a question, a suggestion, or an opinion, let's hear you in the chat. I will attend to you, God willing. So the PowerPoint is a very, very interesting course. So we have a question from Salamatu Abdul Karim. She is one of our regular viewers. We appreciate you for always showing up. She, it's not actually a question. She says it is a refreshing course for me now. I'm revising things I had learned long ago. Thanks. Good to know that you are finding value in what we are doing. Yeah. So as I was saying, like Salamatu just said in the chat, whether you are now beginning to learn this course or you've learned it before, there's always something to learn. There's always something to catch up. So let's hear you from the chat if you are around. Let's hear you. And if there is something you do not understand, you can say it in the chat. I'll do well to attend to it. So as I was saying, this course We are going to run it from beginners to intermediate and then to advanced. Our goal is to impart knowledge on the viewers. We are not rushing. We want to build things from the way up. So we start from the beginners level, then we'll build up. That's our intention. We want to make an impact on our viewers. Let me check the charts and see. It seems someone is saying something. Yeah, Mohammed. Since I started following you, I'm now able to create a slide, edit and format it. Good job. So I'm happy people are finding value in what we are doing. So my advice is that don't just watch these videos and then you don't act upon them. When you watch the videos, make sure you sit down and then put them into practice. This is how you become very, very good at these things. So I'm happy people are finding value in what we are doing. It's very, very good to know that this is a very, very good feedback from everyone. So this course we are doing is not just about finding where the buttons are. It's about putting it into practice. So as you come and learn, sure you sit down in PowerPoint. And of course, as we get to when we get to the advanced level, we'll look at morph transitions. It's a very, very cool feature. But the morph transition is in it starts from I think the 2029 version upwards. That's where we have the morph transition feature. So these are all things we shall look at very soon as we progress into the intermediate level and then subsequently to the advanced level. So if there are questions or contributions or any opinions, they can be shared in the live chat. I will do well to attend to them. So I think some people have just joined us. So those who just joined us, if you can hear me, today we tackled how to add text to our presentation. You can edit the text. So editing basically means going through a text to see if there are corrections. If there are corrections, you can make those corrections. For instance, if there are spelling mistakes, you can use the spell checker to do that. If you need to remove something, you can remove it. If there's addition, you can do the addition. So if you remove an information, that's a form of editing. If you add another information to your type text, that's also a form of editing. And then we also talked about formatting, which is making changes to your documents, and those changes end up affecting the appearance of the document. For instance, when we typed our text in our slides, we apply the bold feature to it. When we apply the bold feature to it, you realize that our text became deeper. So you see that the appearance changes. So that's what formatting is all about. When the changes is applied, it affects the appearance. And when we also apply the italic feature, it slanted our text slightly towards the right side. And of course, we also apply the underline, which always puts a line under your text nicely. Even in PowerPoint, you can add a shadow to your text as we saw in the video. I think I didn't talk about putting a line or what we call the strike through inside your text. All these features are in PowerPoint. And of course, in PowerPoint, we have the alignments. Unlike Excel, in PowerPoint, there's the justify alignment. In PowerPoint, we only have the left align, center align, the top align, the middle align, and then the right align. But in PowerPoint, the justify is also part of it, just like we have in Microsoft Word. So you saw how we applied that one too. And of course, that's how to change our background image, or in the video we discussed that you can add a solid color to your background. We also discussed that you can insert a picture, and when we insert the picture, you have two options. You can either insert a picture or a texture, and the picture too, you can insert it from your computer or you can insert it online. That's if you are connected to the internet. And we also looked at how to use patterns as our background image. So these are some of the things we discussed. And before I forget, I think we also looked at how to apply the design themes in our Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. So for those of you who are joining the live right now, these are some of the things we discussed in the video. So if you missed the video, you can always go back to the channel and then watch the video. We always leave the video there for the sake of those who are unable to watch it live, so that they can later go back and then catch up. So these are some of the things we discussed. So those who just joined us, if you have any question, let me hear you. Let me hear from you. I'm waiting in the chat. In our lesson, hopefully next week, in our next lesson, we shall be looking at the transitions and then how to apply the animations. So next week we are going again on Thursday, God willing. We'll start with the video editing, and then on Friday we shall continue with the Excel. In the Excel, we are going to be looking at the functions. So make a date with us. And of course, on Saturdays we always come your way with our AI essential tools, and on every Sunday we come your way with our PowerPoint lessons. So I'm still waiting in the chats. So far, we just had some few contributions from two people. So I can see people are still joining the live. If you are just joining us, our lessons were about adding a text to your presentation, and then we looked at how to apply the basic formatting in PowerPoint, like the bold, italic, underline, and then the alignments. We also went ahead and then applied our design themes, and then of course we looked at how we can design our background using the solid colors, using a picture or texture, or using patterns. So if you are just joining us, leave your questions or opinions in the chat. This live session is made for you so that you can have your say on the video you watch. So the live chat is purposely meant for you, you our audience. That we always come away with this live chat so that you can also share your opinions. So if you are here, I can see a lot of people joining. So those of you who have just joined us, you can leave your questions, your suggestions, your contributions, or your opinions in the live chat. I will attend to them, hopefully. So PowerPoint is a very, very interesting course. The nice thing about it is that it brings out your creative parts. You can use colors and themes to work and then design a nice and engaging presentation. So it's just all about putting your hand to practice. So whatever you learn here, make sure you practice consistently so that at the end of the day, you will get some benefit from what we are doing here. That's our main goal here, to make an impact. Contributions or opinions. I'm actually happy people are getting some value in what we are doing. The people who contributed to this live chat, the first one was Salamatu and the second one was Mohammed. So they both express satisfaction that they are gaining something from what we are doing, and that's very very good to know. So if there are no questions, then I would like to sign out. If there are no further questions, I would like to sign out. We will return with we shall continue with our lessons on Thursday next week. That's next week. As usual, on Thursdays it will be on video editing. On Friday it will be on Microsoft Excel. On Saturday the lessons will be on AI essential tools. And on Sunday we continue with the PowerPoint. So my suggestion is that, or my advice to the people in the group is that try as much as possible to always come and then learn something so that you can get something out of what we are doing. Don't just be in the group and then be spectators. We want you to participate actively in what we are doing so that at the end of the day, you can get some value out of everything. So, since there are no further questions, I would like to sign out. See you next week.